Hello, my name is Raúl Tamez. I was commissioned by the Academy of Music and Performing Arts to create a piece for the Bachelor in Dance students. My piece is called Motherless Child, and it is talking about the segregation and persecution of social groups due to political or religious beliefs. It is inspired by the diasporas, the necessity of some groups of people to go to a different place, to emigrate, to look for a better life because of difficult circumstances. We analyze phenomena like the apartheid, what is happening still in Johannesburg, and then some persecutions of people in Argentina and in Latin America. We are also talking about discrimination and the women's rights that sadly they are still fighting to be completely free in the world. And there is a lot of presence of femininity and the women figure in my piece. We are also talking about giving birth and especially being separated from the children because of different circumstances, sometimes because of migration, sometimes because of war, sometimes because of persecution. There are many cases in the world, for example, in the border between Mexico and the United States, where some mothers, because they want a better life for their kids, they are throwing the kids through the wall. There is a sense of community and brotherhood in the piece. It's like a community of women representing women of the past. It's talking about, for example, being white but having a black soul, or being black and having a white soul, like this sort of duality. In that sense, it is expressing syncretism, transculturalism, the way now societies are diverse and you don't really know anymore what is your identity, where you are from. I like to be very specific in my dramaturgy. Sometimes I really write it as a script, and I even have characters, and I like really building the characters and working with that theatricality. But in this case, because I only have like 5 days to create a meaningful piece, I decided to go more abstract. In general, I like to work with the emotions, and I am constantly investigating in how to combine the voice and the movement. Some of the concepts that we work with were really painful. We work with slavery, we work with marginalized circumstances, we work with dying of hunger, we work with escaping from gunshots, and with being persecuted, with a lot of violent topics, and they responded in a very brave manner. Some of the sessions really produced some crying in the group, bursting into tears, and some painful moments. We were able to open some layers. You can see that in the physicality of the group and in the way they are now more aware of their interpretative skills. I think this process is gonna help them to have more weight on the stage, and also to have like a more sense of identity, and the way they can also be responsible of their movement, and maybe later on of their careers, in terms of being able to generate a physical script, or in terms of being able to improvise. It just felt great to be able to work with young and fresh students who were ready to experiment with me in those topics.